Watercolor is a very different painting medium and a challenging one too. It's the most disappointing medium also for most of the amateur artists out there. It's not uncommon for amateur artists to start a watercolor, a plein air or a landscape with so much enthusiasm and energy in the morning and end up questioning their own life choices in the evening. Watercolor somehow has the ability to make your paintings look too amateurish. You might be using the same paper, brushes, and colors as that of a professional artist, but somehow their paintings look amazing and yours suck. Mediocrity is a rare thing in watercolor. It's either too good or too bad. In this video, I'll be sharing my tips to give that professional look to your watercolor and transform your paintings from too bad to too good. Along with that, I'll be sharing with you the demonstration of this simple watercolor painting which I painted from this ordinary looking reference. Tip number 1 is to select carefully. Not all subjects make great watercolor works. This is not just for watercolor. Some subjects look good in hyperrealism or color pencils. Some may look good in oils, but some look great in watercolor. Your first job is to identify the subject. Usually a naturally lit subject or subjects with the dynamic interplay of sunlight and shadows has the capability to make a good watercolor. Tip number 2 is the composition. Before diving into painting, spend some time sketching and planning. Consider the placement of your focal points. For example, this painting has 2 focal points, 1 the abandoned railway station and 2 the railway track. I made 3 thumbnail sketches highlighting both the focal points separately and together and selected the most appropriate one. Tip number 3 is to create a perfect sketch. This perhaps is one of the most underappreciated factors in watercolor. You too will appreciate the importance of it once you understand the science and rules being applied here and the amount of work that has gone into drawing this sketch. For the placement of focal points, I used golden rule of composition. For railroads, I used 1-point perspective, and for the building, I used 2-point perspective and Brewer method. I am not going into the details of any of it as it is beyond the scope of this video. If you want me to make videos on any of these topics, please comment in the comment section below. I would love to do that. But just understand that you cannot draw the anatomy wrong and expect it to have a professional look, period. Now, if you are enjoying this video or finding it helpful, please hit that like button so that it reaches more people. Thank you. Tip number 4 is to invest in high quality materials. 300 GSM cold pressed paper with texture is the ideal surface for watercolor, and always use professional grade watercolors for richer pigments. Tip number 5 is to practice controlled brushwork. This is where the much talked about practice comes in. Professional looking watercolors often involve precise and deliberate brush strokes. You really have to practice a lot to familiarize the nature and flow of the water that creates the intricate details and texture in your painting. Tip number 6 is to pay attention to the values and contrast. A thorough understanding of values is essential for professional looking watercolors. There should be a good range of values from light to dark, and ensure that the artwork has a balance of lights, midtones and darks. This will help create depth to your painting and make your subjects pop. As you can see in this painting, most of the front wall of the building is paperweight only. That helps with the interplay of dark shadows. Tip number 7 is to master color mixing. Here I am not talking about making green by mixing blue and yellow. I am talking about creating specific tones in whichever chroma you want to paint. That will help you in creating contrast. Practicing with monochromatic paintings may help you master the techniques of both tip number 6 and 7. Tip number 8 is to use masking tape. Now I know that sticking masking tapes won't improve your talent or skill, but it somehow has the ability to elevate your watercolors to a professional level. Those who are not convinced can have a look at this tape peeling session and decide for yourself. And the final additional tip from me is to enjoy what you do. Enjoy the whole process of breaking down the subjects, sketching it accurately, and giving life and color to those subjects with precise and sophisticated brushstrokes. That's how you create an amazing watercolor. That's all from the video, guys. If you enjoyed watching this, here is a video that I think you should watch next. Also, don't forget to subscribe. See you all in the next. Till then, take care and bye bye.